2017. What a year. What a year. No, I'm just kidding. Well, it was a year. And what a year it was. This is mypileofshame.blogspot.ca. It's a website where I review the games that I played. So I'm going to try to keep this short. Last year I ran to 15 minutes. That's way too long. So let's go over my top 10 games of 2017. Why should you care? Well, you shouldn't. This is mostly for me. I go back and watch these once a year or so and say, oh yeah, I should maybe play that again. So honorable mentions. Overwatch. Continue to play that. I reviewed it last year, but I mean, I played it all through this year. I still continue to play. It's awesome. Fortnite. Battle Royale. It's free. You should download that if you have an Xbox or a PlayStation or a PC. It's complete. It's free. It's a cool game. It's a unique experience. You should check it out. It's a good game. I play better. I'm not very good at it. I play better alone when I can just run and hide somewhere and wait out the map. I'm not real good at the shooting, but I guess they're going to rework the shootings. Maybe I'll be better at it when it comes out that way. Battlefield 1, a cool campaign. I really liked some parts of it, didn't like some other parts of it. Played some multiplayer, had no desire to get into that multiplayer, but it's a good game. And Abzu. It's a cool exploration game. It's a really chill experience. It's got great music, cool visuals. You should check out Abzu if you haven't already. So I reviewed 30 games last year. That's down from 47 the year before and 51 the year before that. So I'm playing less games, but I don't know if I'm putting less hours in. Feels like it, but some of these games that I played are long games. Well, let's get to the list. Again, I'm going to try to keep these short. Just Cause 3, awesome open world game. It does things that I wish every open world game had the mobility of it, the grappling hook in there. You can do all kinds of amazing things. You can tether two things together. So what does that mean? So you guys say you got this helicopter chasing after you. You can throw your grappling hook to the helicopter and then attach it to like a street pole, and the helicopter comes down because it's suddenly attached to the street pole. You can get out of scenarios so uniquely in this game, and it's just so cool, and I loved it. And I just wish it performed a little better. If it did, it would be higher on my list. Just Cause 3 was awesome. Loved it. Dead Space 2. I really enjoyed Dead Space 1. Dead Space 2 fell off a little bit. They tried to do a little bit more with the story, which kind of was a turn-off. The main character, he spoke. Where in the first game, he was silent. And I like a silent protagonist. I feel like I get into the game better. When he doesn't say anything, I feel like, okay, this is me going through this, not this guy going through this. So Dead Space 2 was really cool. It had a Bioshock vibe to it, and I really enjoyed it. Madden 17, I took the Lions to win the Super Bowl. That's something I'll never see in real life, so that was an experience, and I had to land on my top 10. No, I did enjoy my time with Madden 17. It's a good game. It's Madden. I hadn't played Madden in like 10 years, but I picked up 17, and I was able to just play it like I hadn't missed a beat. So that was good. Played a couple matches online. Nothing's changed there. People quit the minute you get ahead. So that's Madden. Number 7, Destiny 2. I was hoping this game would be higher. I was hoping it would like be game of my year, but I put 40 some odd hours into it, and I enjoyed what I played of it. It just started to feel like work the minute I finished the campaign and was trying to level my character, and the upgrades and then the leveling kind of became very grindy, or it's just like go do this, go do this, go to this, and then the reward wasn't very good. It's like, no. It fell off pretty quick. But I did enjoy the time that I did put in, but going into it now, it's like, I don't want to go to work. I want to have a good time. I want to play some games. Number 6, Shovel Knight, Spectre of Torment. Every year I talk about Shovel Knight. This was a free expansion for Shovel Knight. I played it on the 3DS because that's where I bought it originally. It's awesome. It's Tony Hawk meets Mega Man. It's an awesome 2D platformer. It's short. It's concise. It's just the controls are tight. Shovel Knight's awesome. If you haven't checked it out, you should check it out, especially if you like old games. Number 5. Ooh. I wanted this to be higher. Super Mario Odyssey. Man, I was so pumped for this game. And look, it landed number 5, so it's a great game. It's got great platforming. It's got great levels, great memory, great levels, great music, great graphics. You can take it with you on the go on the Switch. It's just, there's something about it. Its rewards don't pay off for some of the accomplishments we got to do. I'll just give you a quick example. If you're walking along, you see the ground glowing, and so you do a ground pound like Mario does. Out comes a moon. Sweet, got a moon. There's 900 of them in the game. You need 200 to beat it. Then you see this moon off in the distance. You're like, how am I going to get there? And you do all this platforming, and you finally get there after 15 tries, and you get it, and your reward is a moon. It's like, oh, I just ground pounded the ground right there. I got the same reward as that super difficult sequence. Yeah, I mean, there's some sense of accomplishment, but the reward should be greater. I don't know. I just don't have any desire to go back to it. I'm sorry. I wanted Mario Odyssey to be higher, but it was short, relatively. I tried to put more time into it, but now going back to it, I fire it up. It's like, yeah, let's give it another whirl. It's like, I think I'm done with Mario Odyssey, which is kind of sad. But it's still number 5. Look, it's a great game. It's just, I wish it was higher. Number 4, ARMS on the Nintendo Switch. I got this for Father's Day. It was an awesome game. It's a fighting, boxing game. It's like a really simple fighting game, and I like fighting games. So I picked this up, and I still pick it up. And I think what puts a game, what a game of the year should be, is something that you want to keep playing. And I keep coming back to ARMS. They've had a lot of character updates. Not a lot of new stages, some new ARMS. It's just an awesome game. I'm talking about it. I want to go play more ARMS right now, which is not something I want to do with something like Odyssey. So ARMS higher than Odyssey. Not many people can say that. Number 3, Doom on the PlayStation 4. I got this as a Christmas present. Man, it was awesome. It's just an awesome shooter. There's some things about it. It's like, I'm a Christian, and you're fighting demons. So let's just get that out of the way. I would never let my kids touch this game. I had some hang-ups on it, and I even Googled, I'm like, should a Christian play Doom? And people were like, well, you're killing demons, so of course. And I'm like, all right, I'll keep playing Doom, but I don't know. Anyway, that aside, just the shooting in it's awesome. The gameplay is awesome. The music, awesome. It's Doom's awesome. Sorry, hate to say it. Haters gonna hate. Number 3 is Doom. Number 2 on my list is Splatoon 2 on Nintendo Switch. I wound up with 2 copies of this. I ordered it from Amazon. It arrived late, and I messaged them. I said, hey, why should I pre-order with you guys if I'm not going to get the game on time? And they said, well, here, have another copy. It was shorter than that. It was longer than that. That's a long story short. So I went out with 2 copies of Splatoon 2. My son and I played a lot of it. I have over 100 hours into it. And again, Splatoon 2, it's like I'm talking about, it's like, man, I should play some more Splatoon. It's an awesome game. It's a great shooter for people who aren't necessarily that great competitive shooters. And you can just kind of do your own thing, and you're making progress on the map. You're helping your team win, even if you're not out, killing guys. So I love Splatoon. I want to play it more right now. Where's my Switch? Okay, number 1, this should come as no surprise to anyone. My top game of 2017 is The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild. I love this game. I played it through twice. I probably have 250 hours, if not more, into it. I love the DLC. I love the exploration. I love the solarity of it. Is that the word I'm looking for? The sense of solitude. You're alone in this vast open world to explore. And I love Zelda. I love the music. I play the opening sequence multiple times just because I just love it. It brings this huge sense of nostalgia to me. I love Breath of the Wild. It might be my favorite game of all time. It really might. At the beginning of the game, it's quite difficult. But by the end, you're so overpowered, you can go through any scenario and just dominate. But the puzzles are ultimately what Zelda is all about, and I loved almost every shrine. Some of the motion ones I could throw in the garbage. I hated them. But overall, I love the game. I did everything you can do, pretty much. I got every shrine. I didn't level up all my costumes, but because that felt like work. But I found every shrine with some help. Beat every shrine with some help. I can't say enough great about Zelda. The graphics are great. They're cel shaded, but that's what the Switch can handle. And the sound is amazing. I just love it. So Zelda Breath of the Wild Game of the Year. Thanks for watching. My Pile of Shame. Blogspot.ca, top 10 of 2017. We'll talk to you next year. Thanks again. For 2017. What a year. What a year.